Hello fellas and welcome. Not long ago I've posted one really short video about the latest Parkside wire stripper, this little green toy, and the well-known Knipex wire stripper. Today I've decided to make a longer, more in-depth video about those two products, and to make the things more interesting, to make the battle more interesting, I will add to them another well-known product, the Weicon number 5 wire stripper. The three products share quite similar pistol-looking design. According to Parkside, their product is capable of stripping the insulation of wires with thickness from 0.5 up to 4 square millimeters. Weicon should be able to strip insulation on cables from 0.2 up to 6 square millimeters. Knipex is rated the same, 0.2 up to 6. On Parkside, the stopper limiting the length of the insulation to be cut can be set from 6 up to 18 millimeters. On Weicon, the stopper can be adjusted from 5 up to 12 millimeters. And on Knipex, we have the similar as on Parkside, 6 up to 18. All three tools are combining wire stripper with wire cutter. On Parkside, the cutting capacity is 2.5 square millimeters. On Weicon, the cutting capacity is slightly less, only 2 square millimeters, and Knipex with 2.5. Interesting feature on Weicon, not present on the other two, is the lock button. You can lock the tool in closed position. The three products have almost identical design of the cutting elements, and for all three I was unable to find information from what kind of steel are the cutters made from. Holding Parkside in hands, and I might say it looks and it feels really Chinese. Yes, it's made in China, but compared to some other Parkside products, this looks really cheap, and in fact it is. Holding in hand Weicon, it feels slightly better, but again it's not something extraordinary. When you grab Knipex, well, this is a totally different beer. Of course, it's the most expensive of the three tools. Parkside suffers from this annoying free play in the handle. Weicon also has a free play in the handle, but it's smaller. And lastly, Knipex with no free play. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys are here to see how the products handle in real life. So let's test them. Starting with a cable 0.5 square millimeters, the lower threshold for Parkside, and the limit stopper is set at 12 millimeters. Continuing with slightly thicker cable, 0.75 square millimeters. After the first two cables, I might say that Knipex is stripping the cable insulation way better than Parkside and Weicon. Continuing with 1.5 square millimeters. .08 square millimeters, basically 2. Once again, I can say that Knipex is outperforming the other two. And not only that, but somehow Parkside is struggling with this cable. So let's see it once again. This time it's slightly better. 3.31 square millimeters. From the second attempt. Same cable, different color. Again from the second attempt. One more try. Yeah, Parkside is struggling with this 3.31 square millimeters cable. Same cable, Weicon and Knipex. Lastly, a cable 4 square millimeters, the maximum thickness specified by Parkside. A really unsuccessful attempt from Parkside. I'm no racist, so let's try different color. Let's try black. Same result. Another attempt. I'll try doing it with lower speed. It seems like 4 square millimeters is too much for Parkside. Maybe its maximum capacity is about 3. One last attempt. This cable here is 6 square millimeters, way above the stated capacity by Parkside, but let's give it a try. Weicon should be able to strip it, so let's... And finally, Knipex. Let's test the wire cutters. I'll be using the 3.31 square millimeters cable. It's above the rated capacity of Parkside, but who knows? Well, boys and girls, mainly boys, the best tool here and the most expensive is Knipex, followed by Weicon, and last is Parkside. I am with mixed feelings about Parkside. It's really cheap, but it also looks, feels and performs really cheap. Of course, the decision is always yours. That's all from me. Bye and see you soon.